Yes, sir. Well.
Today we are joined by Assistant Commissioner Robert Falcons. Robert, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
So this has been just an unusual year, to say the least.
To say the least.
Obviously, we had a global pandemic, and just kind of give us a recap of this football season and kind of how it's gone thus far.
Sure. It much like everything else since March, we've had to take our precautions. We had to plan very, very well, and we had to have buy-in from our communities. And we had to have the coaches and the players and the fans understand what it was going to take for us to have a season. And the fact that we're here today is evident of the fact that they bought in. The precautions of wearing the mask, the precautions of practicing in pods, the precautions of keeping their hand sanitizing and social distancing. All those have worked, and we're here today because of the efforts of all the folks involved and want us to have high school football in the state of Indiana.
So studies have shown that extracurricular activities is just such an important part of the growth, and it's part of the curriculum of being a student anymore. Talk a little bit about that.
We've learned a very big lesson. We participated in a study from the University of Wisconsin that showed how important extracurricular activities are to high school students. And it could be band, it could be drama, it could be theater, music, athletics, certainly is what we're dealing with. Kids need that socialization. They need the structure from adults. This is an opportunity for them to learn lessons that they normally can't get in the classroom setting. Not that algebra and biology and chemistry aren't important, they are. But there are other life lessons that can be learned on the playing field. And that's part of the reason that we're doing what we're doing. That's part of the reason that the coaches work so hard and parents allow their kids to play sports. It's for those extra lessons that they get in the educational setting. And we're pretty proud of what we've done. And again, being here today is evidence of the fact that we've had some success.
So now we're at the end of our fall season. We've had 7 fall state championships, which is incredible to think about in the kind of year that we've had.
Absolutely.
But talk a little bit about, there's been restrictions at every venue. Yes. That's no different this next weekend at Lucas Oil Stadium.
And it's further complicated by the fact that we're going to be inside. And once you go inside, those restrictions are really ramped up. As an example, every person attending next week will have to have their temperature checked. They're going to have to be asked questions about some symptoms that they've been have or have not had before they even admit it to the ticket window to give their ticket to get into the game. Same thing's going to be for the athletes getting off the bus. They're going to take the temperature. They're going to have signed a form that says that they're not been exhibiting signs or symptoms of disease. And then once we get in the venue, we're going to have to practice social distancing. We're going to have to wear a mask unless we're having concessions food. It's more precautions for us to provide for the health, safety, and well-being of our athletes. Now, it's going to look a little different. They're going to be pretty much spaced out, and if you've seen the Colts play at Lucas Oil, we'll look a lot like that. We won't be allowing bands for reasons that go along with the social distancing piece of it. We're going to limit the number of people on the field, and so we're going to do our very best to make sure that this state finals goes off without a hitch, given the parameters and the requirements of social distancing and the corona guidelines. But we're very, very pleased and excited to have 6 state championships next weekend on Friday and Saturday, and we're certainly looking forward to having everybody come in and have a great time.
And it all goes back to that. It's just incredible that we're even in the position to hold these 6 state championships next weekend. Assistant Commissioner Robert Falcons, thank you so much for joining us today, and we're going to send it back to you guys in the booth.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Being a man used to be simpler. You guard the cave, provide sustenance, honor thy name. A handshake sealed the deal, and a word was a promise. Today, things are a bit more complicated. We try to impress people we don't know by acquiring things we don't need. We have friends lists, but few real friendships. Things like integrity and kindness have fallen by the wayside. How can we know if we measure up when the scale is constantly changing? The Freemasons believe that a man's job is to be the best version of himself possible, to pursue truth and self-discovery, to give more and take less. We connect with our fellow man so that we may learn from each other, to challenge one another to live up to our highest ideals. We believe a man should be judged by his strength of character, his willingness to make sacrifices to improve both himself and the lives of those around him. For hundreds of years, the Freemasons have helped men find more meaning, to make connections with other men in a way that truly matters. For those seeking a deeper sense of purpose, a chance to make lasting friendships. To reach higher, to find more.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Your hauling or moving project has arrived, and College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving has you covered. Honest. Uniformed. Nice. Knowledgeable. Service. College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
It is Friday night, and that can only mean one thing in the state of Indiana, high school basketball. Welcome to IndianaSRN. Thank you so much for joining us from the southern suburbs of the greater Indianapolis area. It is the Greenwood Christian Cougars as they host the Central Christian Chargers. I'm Sean Crawl. Joining me here in a second will be my partner, Justin Griffiths. The Central Christian Chargers come in at 6-8, coached by Bobby Brown in his 23rd year. They are in the midst of a 5-game losing streak, looking to get off the schneid, whereas Greenwood Christian comes in 7-5, ranked 15th in 1A. 2-game winning streak. They just defeated Oldenburg Academy. Justin, this could be a really interesting game because both teams are kind of trying to get a feel for where they stand as we get closer to sectional play. They've both got one conference game under their belt, the Pioneer Conference. They've played more games away than they have home, both these squads have. It's going to be an interesting showdown because you've got a lot of size and the ability of these guys with their size to pull everybody away from the basket. This could be a really interesting matchup to see what kind of offense gets played in this basketball game.
Well, not only that, Sean, it's going to be very interesting to see what both of these teams can really do for themselves. You know, we mentioned that this has been an unprecedented year all year round, and it shows no more than if you look at GCA's schedule. They just came off of a 2-game postponement before they started their 2-game winning streak, and I've talked to a couple different coaches, and this is kind of the worst thing for them to do is when you have to reset everything. It feels like you have to reset if you have to go into quarantine, and that's what GCA had to just do. So Coach Marlin is, doing the best to his abilities. A little bit lesser than what he had last year, but that's to be expected, especially with those Cougars, last year's Cougars, not only winning the Johnson County tournament, but winning the sectional, and they were getting ready to make a deep state playoff drive before everything got shut off.
The two big players for the Cougars, obviously, Styles McCorkle, the 6'5 senior, 21.9 points per game, 6.1 rebounds, and 33, the junior, 6'8 Isaiah Davis, about 14 points per game and 8 rebounds, gets a lot of double-doubles. The Shoemaker boys are really good. Evan Stinnett runs the show. But they're a really solid squad. Got guys coming off the bench like Cage McCorkle and Camden Thompson that do well for them. But if they get to a point where Davis and McCorkle aren't either one of them playing well, they might struggle to find some ways to score.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that Coach Marlin has to really put up into the atmosphere is if these two struggle, where do I turn to? And he hasn't really found that answer throughout the course of the season. On the flip side, Central Christian, again, coming off of a 5-game losing streak. Their last loss was to Faith Christians, a close one, 62-60. And, again, it's just one of those, you have to continually look to get better, and I think that's what they've been able to do. They're only 2 games under 500 coming into tonight, and this is going to be a very good game for them to see where they are with tournament just around the corner.
Blake Shoemaker, the sophomore Shoemaker, is 43% from three-point range. He's really kind of stepped up his game this year. Central Christian, on the other hand, has 3 starters in double figures. Christian Woods, 12.4 points per game. Tanner Royer has 15.7, but their leading scorer is a 6'6 junior, 17.6 points per game, Elijah Mattingly. So they've got guys that can put the ball in the bucket. But, we'll kind of talk about the Cougars as we go along in this pregame show as we head up to basketball, and it is going to be time for a break before we get ready to start here with the Greenwood Christian Cougars and the Central Christian Chargers. You are watching Greenwood Christian basketball on IndianaSRN.
It's a brotherhood. It's a fraternity. It's a
Hey, it's Keith Myers from Indiana Sports Radio Network. Well, thank you that you're watching the game tonight on IndianaSRN. If you would like to know more information about IndianaSRN, send me an email, coach@indianasrn.org. As vice president of this company, we hope that you sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN, where you're always in the game.
More fixing, more finding, more being original. Unique like this, trendy like that. More designing this, arranging that. More saving, and then more making it happen. More of your space looking like this and more of you feeling like that. More excitement, more savings, more furniture, more rugs, more flooring, more affordable luxury from RG Decor.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
And we are back. It is basketball here on IndianaSRN. Greenwood Christian Academy is the place. Basketball is the sport, and Central Christian is the opponent. I'm Sean Krall. Justin Griffiths is my partner for the evening as we get set for 1A basketball here on IndianaSRN. Again, Central Christian comes in 6-8 on the evening. Greenwood Christian comes in 7-5, ranked 15th in 1A. So, as you can see, they are announcing the starting lineups for Central Christian, and we will do that along with them. Starting at guard, a 6'4 junior, number 11, Christian Woods. At guard, a 6'6 junior, number 12, Elijah Mattingly. At a third guard, a 6'3 senior, number 22, Tanner Royer. The two forwards, 6'2 senior, number 23, Jason McCrory, and a 6' junior, number 24, Caleb Chambers. Woods, Mattingly, Royer, McCrory, and Chambers. I'm sure I won't tongue-tie those at all. For your Greenwood Christian Cougars, coached by Johnny Marlin, 60-27 in his fourth season in Greenwood. You see number 21, he's a 6'3 sophomore, Blake Shoemaker. The other guard, number 22, it is Shoemaker as well, a 6'1 senior, number 22, Zane Shoemaker. The big man in the middle, 33, 6'8 junior, Isaiah Davis. There is Styles McCorkle. He is a 6'5 senior. And then the man that runs the show, the 5'7 senior, number 31, Evan Stinnett. There you go. Shoemaker, Stinnett, Davis, and McCorkle.
I think you're going to have a problem with Greenwood Christian with both Shoemakers more than you are with Central Christian.
I can tell. I know them, and I can tell them apart. I know which one's which. Like, I know left is Blake and right is Zane.
Okay.
So I got those apart. It's the Central Christian has some brothers too. They've got Chambers brothers,
yeah.
But it's fine. And we are about ready to start. This first quarter is brought to you by the Morales Group. Thank you so much to the Morales Group for sponsoring basketball in IndianaSRN. Looks like Davis and Mattingly set to jump center. It is jumped, and Greenwood Christian is going to go on defense first, some man-to-man against the Chargers. We see Royer. He is their second leading scorer. Mattingly's their first. He's number 12, so watch out for him. That is Caleb Chambers with the basketball. That is Tanner Royer. 3-ball up, no good. Long rebound on the floor, and Davis manages to pick it up. Stinnett with the long outlet pass. Knocked out of bounds, but his feet touch the end line, so it will stay with Greenwood Christian.
Not much room for the sidelines here at GCA.
Not much at all. But you see these schools, they start out small, and especially these two in churches, and then they grow, and you're thinking, oh, my goodness, we got to get more space in here. But it happens. Stinnett going with the long sleeves tonight under the jersey as McCorkle is their main guy. He's guarded by Caleb Chambers. I believe that's his first, team first.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Central Christian guards GCA coming up here. They start in a man. See if they go into a zone.
Oh, they're going to get him with the second one.
Yeah, 2 quick fouls there.
They are. He's trying the old find out what flavor gum he is, and it's not succeeding. As he's got 2 quick fouls, and we'll see if Coach Brown goes to his bench early. They are not wanting to let Styles McCorkle beat him, but Davis can do the same thing because he can shoot threes even though he's 6'8". And just like that, he's short with Chambers with the basketball. He'll come top of the key, hand it off to Royer. There's their leading scorer right there, Elijah Mattingly. He's 6'6", guarded by McCorkle. They'll work a little motion offense here. Back over to Mattingly. The man-to-man defense from GCA. They definitely have a distinct size advantage at point guard as McCorkle's all over Mattingly and he travels.
Yeah, I think that's the only disadvantage that GCA has is that point guard. Everybody else matches up pretty well size-wise. It's just going to be to the discretion of how both coaches want to use those big men down low.
I love Stinnett. He's a tough cookie, so he'll bring the basketball across the 10-second line, get it to Davis. Blake can definitely hit some threes and stretch the defense. Number 21, McCorkle, open look. If he gets going early, watch out. Fight for the rebound. It'll stay with GCA.
And early on, Central Christian has guarded the Cougars really well, forced them into two tough three-point shots, both of them off the mark.
Ooh, Davis.
Oh.
He must have had the safety on because he couldn't pull the trigger. We're going to get a moving pick, I believe. 22. That'll be on Zane. That'll be his first, team first. You see that Morales Group logo there in the bottom left-hand corner. All our sponsors in the bottom left-hand corner. We thank you so much for helping us put high school basketball in IndianaSRN. Royer gets it to Woods. No dice on the bucket there. Shoemaker, Zane has it. Looking at, he got his pocket picked there by Mattingly. And I call it a jump ball. It'll go to Greenwood Christian. You see that little arrow. When it's lit up, that's who the possession arrow goes to on a jump ball. And once it's inbounded, it will switch to Central Christian. That's one of the numerous things our producer, Troy Darengowski, is doing tonight. Man of many hats. Davis, elbow. Finds Shoemaker. Stinnett, unafraid to go in. Double pump, can't get it to go. And somebody's going to score eventually, Justin.
Not in the first 2 minutes, though.
Drive to the bucket there by Royer. He couldn't get it to fall. Stinnett, underhand pass. Nice look over to Shoemaker. Brother to brother love there on the pass. Nothing going. Davis can't get a hold of it, and it's just a craziness out there so far. But I guess you could say it's a defensive struggle. Long three from Royer, and he got it.
Wow.
First bucket of the game. He's a 36% three-point shooter, excuse me.
Yeah, that was close to Steph Curry type range there, Sean.
He was unafraid to pull the trigger. Oh, they found McCorkle leaking down low. A nice pass there by Davis.
Yeah, easy give and go there, and McCorkle was able to lay it up and in easily for a two.
Looks like Cage McCorkle headed to the scores table to check in. If Mattingly will get it to, or excuse me, Woods will get it to Mattingly. Again, Bobby Brown in his 23rd year at Central Christian. Woods, jump shot no good. Mattingly with the board, and he got it to fall.
Great job by Mattingly to follow the shot and put up a contested layup and allow it to go in.
Not only does he average over 17 points per game, as Davis, a lot of contact, no foul. He averages almost 9 boards a game as well, so he's got a complete game. Nice look in the corner, three ball. Didn't quite go down, and Stinnett comes up with the board. In the corner, Shoemaker, three, got it. And that is Blake. I'm sure all you Greenwood Christian fans know, but for those not watching, that's Blake Shoemaker.
Easy call is going to go against McCorkle there. As officially human, our foundational goal is to restore respect to the game officials and recognize them as authorities on the fields and courts. Check out our website, officiallyhuman.com. And these officials have done a good job so far.
They have. They called that at the other end when the 2 quick fouls came on Chambers. So that was not unexpected on that foul on McCorkle, his first. And Cage McCorkle is in for Zane Shoemaker. As ball is lost, comes Cage. Going to try and go coast to coast. Got around it and scored. And Greenwood Christian now with the lead.
Yeah, Cage able to just pick up the loose ball and use his speed.
Why do I have a feeling that Mattingly actually probably would have shot that?
Yeah, probably.
Chambers. Mattingly goes down the lane. A little bit strong. Davis with the board. Stinnett looking for an outlet. Shoemaker thought about the second three. Davis hits him at the free throw line. Styles. Stylish. Got the three. That was just off the top of my head. I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what kind of response we get from that one. As now Greenwood Christians come back from an early deficit to take a lead. As Mattingly, little floater, can't get it to go. And Styles rips down the board. Cage McCorkle up almost. He'll shoot 2. We'll see who that foul is on. That is on Jason McCrory. His first team third. Cage McCorkle set to go to the stripe, and he is an 80% free throw shooter. Makes the first. He's got 3. Good contribution off the bench so far from Cage McCorkle.
Yeah, immediately comes into the game, gets a steal layup, and now hits 1, make that 2 free throws, and 4 points, like Sean said, quickly off the bench.
The third McCorkle, I think there's more actually, if you can believe that, is talented family. Mattingly, near the volleyball line. Long 3, way short. Blake Shoemaker. Stinnett, he'll try a 3. No dice, and they're going to get Chambers with the third foul on the push-off under the basket on McCorkle. That really kind of that puts him down a man for the rest of the first half, Justin.
It really does. And Alley Cat Gymnastics, do you have a child attending daycare or preschool in the greater Indianapolis area? Are they interested in gymnastic or Ninja Warrior classes? Alley Cat Gymnastics is a mobile program that brings the fun to your child's school or daycare. Alley Cat Gymnastics provides all types of equipment and lessons to develop your kiddos' general gymnastic skills, even offer Ninja to your little warrior. For more information, visit our website at www.alleycatgymnastics.com or call us at 317-820-9484.
Talk about a gymnast. Styles McCorkle with the long 3 under the basket. Nice job there by Blake Shoemaker from behind to block the shot. And Greenwood Christian will come down with it with a 10-point lead under a minute to go. Styles McCorkle from deep 3 on that last possession. Stinnett's a great ball handler. What a nice little goal. Good look for the flush. Davis throws it down. Great ball movement by the Cougars. Central Christian has not scored in quite some time.
Yeah, they jumped out to a 5-0 lead to start this game. 17-0 run now for GCA.
Mattingly hit the 3. He hits another one.
Whether you're exploring the local area or hanging out at the campground, KOA holidays are the ideal place to relax and play. There's plenty to do with services to make your stay memorable. Make your reservations for 2021. Give us a call at 317-849-1397. Located at I-70 and McComfort Road.
Boy, Styles McCorkle likes me to do reads because he just knocks down threes as he hit another one. 20-8 at the end of the first. Come back on IndianaSRN. Welcome back to Greenwood Christian. It's the College Hunks and Movers second quarter. 20-8 Cougars over Central Christian. Let's take a look at that dunk by Isaiah Davis. A great ball movement on this possession, and boom, there it goes.
Yeah, again, great ball movement, able to find Davis cutting down low, and he's not satisfied with just laying it up. He wants to throw it down with authority, and he was able to do so.
Stiles McCorkle's had three threes in the first quarter, all really from that right wing where the volleyball line meets the arc out there on the right wing. He's drained 3, and he's got 11 already.
Yeah, and that's another one of those that Coach Marlin wanted to be on from Jump Street, and he was, with 11 early on, and it's going to be one of those days for him if he keeps going, and like you said, if I keep doing the reads.
Yeah, that's true. We've got more, so
yeah.
Lucky for him. There seems to be an issue over there at the scores table, but the officials get it straightened out. Again, if you'd like to be an official, then contact Senator Walter.
Having a viewing party, let us know. Tweet us at IndianaSRN and be ready for the shout-out. Follow us for all your updates and much more on Twitter at IndianaSRN.
They'll work it around. Woods gets it over. McCrory's under the bucket, and he gets a layup. They needed that badly. McCrory, Stinnett found an open space, got to the hole. Davis with the tip in, can't get it to go. And Cage McCorkle somehow gets the basketball in the scrum. Stiles is hot. They're going to try and get him the basketball. Cut to the bucket. Nice look from his man Davis. 13 from McCorkle.
And again, Sean, after missing the initial 3, he has not missed.
McCrory, Mattingly trying to post up down on the blocks. Nothing doing, and Davis with the board. Outlet pass. Stinnett's got numbers. Shoemaker, corner 3, no good. Cage McCorkle's lucky didn't get over the back call there.
Yeah, good boxing out by Central Christian to allow that ball go out of bounds. Really high IQ play by those two. And you're right. Very lucky that it wasn't an over and back call.
So you got Mattingly and Royer in the backcourt for Central Christian. Royer has the basketball as he comes across 10-second line. Davis, and they call it travel.
That's the second time they've got him on that slipping on the floor.
They got McCorkle, Stinnett, Davis, and who's the other one? Shoemaker, Blake, on the floor for Greenwood Christian. Camden Thompson now in for the Cougars. His nice move. Feeding it to Davis. Oh, and he got rejected going up for the dunk. He wanted a second one, and it's a return to sender.
Yeah, that one he was a little bit too far out and had the defender right in front of him. And good job by the Central Christian defender to stay straight up.
I think that was Mattingly. Almost inbounds pass got tipped away. Davis saved it. 3 from McCorkle. That was his spot. No good. What a save there. Oh, off the backboard. Save. What a look by Stinnett to McCorkle. Another 3 got it. He is feeling it, Justin.
Yeah, if you feed the right hand, and that's going to force a timeout by Central Christian.
We'll take it with them. 15-point lead for Greenwood Christian on the IndianaSRN.
Piper Group Warehouse has a strong commitment to their clients as their logistics provider. If you would like to discover how you can improve your service levels while lowering your overall cost, Piper Logistics Group can help. Call Greg Piper today at 317-396-3916. Piper Logistics Group.
Your hauling or moving project has arrived, and College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving has you covered. Honest. Uniformed. Nice. Knowledgeable. Service. College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving.
When you're looking for prompt and professional service, you can find the experienced team you need at Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. We are family-owned and operated. We have dedicated our trade to providing customers with the phenomenal service they need and the satisfaction they deserve. That is Summers Heating and Cooling.
Little full court press here for Greenwood Christian as Central Christian gets it inbound. Going to try and trap them out of it. Almost got stolen. Mattingly has numbers, takes it in to the rack and gets the layup.
Yeah, great job by Mattingly. He knew he had the numbers, but just taking it himself and forcing GCA to either get out of the way or get a blocking call.
Just the short little stutter step kind of got him some space on that end as Camden Thompson gets it over to Stinnett. Baseline drive, kicking it to his guy, Davis. Almost got the end one. I wonder if that's going to be on McCrory or is that's going to be on. That's on Woods, his first. I believe they have 5 as a team. That's what I have.
They do, yes.
Okay. Davis at the stripe. First one goes down. Surprisingly, only a 45% free throw shooter.
And again, something that both teams need to really improve on when it comes down to tournament time is free throw shooting. You're not going to have these types of first halves. It's going to be a grind each and every quarter.
He makes both. Both teams are 66% from the line on the season as a team. As Royer comes across the 10-second line. See the size advantage McCrory has on Thompson there. Long shot, no good as Ephraim Johnson is in for Central Christian. He's guarding Stinnett right there, wearing number 15. Davis will kick it over. Thompson thought about it. Stinnett seems to be so under control, especially knowing where he wants to go with his passes exactly at the time he need to be there.
Yeah, and that's what you really have to be when you're the smallest man on the floor.
He's also, but I think that one of the things about him, though, is, in stature he may not be big, but he is their ring general, if I can use that term. McCorkle got it. Oh, my goodness, he's feeling it. 17 I have him for in the first half.
Yeah, he is what NBA Jam would call en fuego.
He is en fuego. He's only 4 points off his game average. 3 ball good. I believe that was Royer. He's got 2 threes, and it's a 15-point lead for Greenwood Christian. Kind of spread out a little bit. Zone defense here for Central Christian as Cage McCorkle can't get it to go. It got out of bounds to Central Christian. Shoemakers both check back in for Greenwood Christian as Central Christian's going to their bench as well. Bobby Brown looking for some answers.
Yeah, and this is the time to do it. 4 minutes left to go in the second quarter. You can try to build off.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, okay. He made that. Royer's feeling it, apparently. Well, McCorkle can't get it to go off of Shoemaker's head. My goodness, Royer pulled up from the parking lot. Mattingly says, oh, maybe I'll try that too, but he just drives in and scores. Nice little run here for Central Christian, and they're within 10.
Yeah, we thought Elijah Mattingly's three-pointer with Steph Curry range earlier on. That is another level of Steph Curry.
Knocked out of bounds by Johnson. Kyle Chambers also on the floor as well. He's number 20 for Central Christian. Thompson for the Cougars, down low to Davis. Got double-teamed, and he's going to travel.
Travel before making contact, and I think even if they don't get the travel, that's a charge.
I think that's, definitely an offensive foul there. The change to zone has really kind of worked a little magic here for the Chargers.
Well, and it's more of a matchup zone too, Sean. It's not a straight 2-3, 3-2, or 1-3-1.
Royer is in range anywhere, speaking of. That one didn't go. And Blake Shoemaker grabbed the rebound. Picked up his dribble, though. Luckily got it to McCorkle. Blake will shoot that. He didn't knock it down, but Camden Thompson saved it to Stiles. Nice play there by Camden Thompson. the 5'10 senior. He'll shoot a three. Short. Rebound out, and that's going to be on Zane Shoemaker. That foul will be his second. Third one on the team. You see under the logos of each of the squads there in the scores. The score, we like to call that a score bug. It says the team fouls. Mattingly running the show along with Royer, who could get an over and back or he could shoot it. You're not sure which one. Oh, what a look by Davis at the last second to deflect it. Stinnett. McCorkle, little floater, no good. Davis with the board, goes up strong, and that foul is going to be on Kyle Chambers. I think Styles should have just shot the three.
Yeah, I mean.
I think the floater kind of threw him off a little bit. He's been so hot from long distance.
And again, Isaiah Davis, he's shooting free throws off of it, but with you being the big man, you don't ever want to put the ball on the floor. He got away with it this time, but next time you need to just chin it and go up strong, and you'll still get that foul.
3 of 4 from the line. He's got 5 on the evening as it's 11-point lead. Mattingly, guarded by McCorkle. Woods, little floater, no good. Oh, up and in the tip. Are they going to call a foul on that as well? We'll see what the call here is.
Are they saying no basket?
Blake
they're
Shoemaker.
saying no basket.
No basket, okay. Foul on Blake Shoemaker, his first. Basket did not count. The tip-in did not. Kyle Chambers back in.
Yeah, he has to be careful. Or no, Kyle, sorry. Not Caleb.
Yeah, there's two. Woods will get it to Chambers. They're giving him some space. They're going to guard. I mean, the way they can shoot Mattingly and Royer, you got to be really up in their face and not give them any space. Stinnett's on Royer now. Size mismatch, but as long as he can't get a shot off. Mattingly up. Is that going to be on Davis?
Yeah, they're going to say Davis got him with the arm, which he did.
Yep. First team fifth. For those of you that are unsure, once a team reaches 7 fouls, the opponent gets 1 and the bonus. Mattingly makes that first shot even though he gets 2. 81% free throw shooter, meaning if they make the first, they get a second. 10 fouls is the double bonus. Mattingly hits both. And it's a 9-point lead, close as it's been for a while.
Yeah. Burtner Electric, we do more than service repairs. We also wire new homes all around the Indianapolis area. You can ask your builder to use Burtner Electric Incorporated. When you build a new home, for free estimates, call 317-565-7779.
Well, that was not a good pass from Styles. McCorkle got picked off. And Central Christian has the ball, can cut into this lead with under a minute to go. As nice little jumper there from Mattingly. He's starting to feel it. He's got 8 this quarter and 13 for the game. And it's a 7-point game as Styles and McCorkle has it at the volleyball line.
And again, this is what GCA has done throughout the season, is allow their opponents to get back in it, not necessarily with how bad they're playing. They just let up on the defensive end and allow their team to slowly climb their way back in it. And that's what you have to do if you're a team like Central Christian, who was down by 15 points earlier in the second quarter.
Ball knocked out of bounds on the rebound will go to Central Christian. And it looks like that was Caleb Chambers that checked back in.
Now he has to be careful with 3 fouls.
So they can cut it to as little as 5 here with 20 seconds to go in the first half after being down 15. Stinnett right up in Royer's face as he shoots it from Fishers. You know it's going to be Royer or Mattingly. Mattingly traveled. Oh,
no, they're going to say foul before the travel.
Oh. Who'd they call that on, McCorkle or Davis?
Davis.
Wow. That's interesting. I don't think Davis even touched him.
I would have said you have more of a shot against McCorkle than you had Davis, but.
Inbound play. Royer, no good. 2 seconds. Cage McCorkle with a crazy shot. I don't even think it came down, but.
No, it's right there.
There it is. All right. So at the end of the first half, Greenwood Christian leads Central Christian 31-24 as good first half. We'll come back with the halftime show. You're watching Greenwood Christian basketball on IndianaSRN.
Hi, my name is Chris Cross, and for the last 6 years I have taught elementary at GCA, and I'm currently transitioning into an administrative role. Fourth grade students are often struggling with who they are and how they relate to others. Being an elementary teacher, I have been able to speak God's truth into the lives of students just in an everyday manner. Just for example of tattling or gossiping and going into God's Word and saying, how does this word, God's Word, speak into this relationship? How do we use it? What do we do? And the greatest thing is that I've seen those kids take those pieces of information, put them into practice, and also teach their other fellow students. Out at recess, I've heard them say, well, what do you think God would say about this? And to me, that's the greatest thing that can happen here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Bertner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
There's no greater anti-poverty measure than to give a person a job. That helps them start to change that trajectory.
Morales Group is a full-service staffing company that provides temporary labor in the Indianapolis, Central Indiana market.
It was a challenge that was given by my father. He wanted me to give back much more than I had been. Then I realized that when he said more, he wanted me to see how I could give more. And it wasn't just in money, but in time and in services. And that's how the Morales Group was created.
I started off at Morales Group as an intern. I interned for 3 years before going on full-time staff here. What I love most about Morales Group is that big family aspect. I come from a big family in Mexico, and since the company is continuously growing, I feel like there's always a new member of the family that I get to know.
We're willing to give. We're willing to serve others, and we're not expecting something in return.
Come talk to us. We would love to work with you.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 160,000 participants here in Indiana who take part in high school sports.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Piper Group Warehouse has a strong commitment to their clients as their logistics provider. If you would like to discover how you can improve your service levels while lowering your overall cost, Piper Logistics Group can help. Call Greg Piper today at 317-396-3916. Piper Logistics Group.
Hey Mom and Dad, make me proud today. I'm playing a sport I love. I'm probably not going to be pro, or who knows, I may not even play in college. It's a game I love, and my teammates in our community want you to show good sportsmanship. Rude or verbally abusive behavior will not be tolerated today. Instead, cheer loud and be proud of our performance. Be a good role model, and please have fun watching us play. Thank you for practicing good sports momship and sports dadship today at my game.
Back at Greenwood Christian Academy, it's the halftime score. Greenwood Christian 31, Central Christian 24. It was 20-8 at the end of one quarter of play, but it's a 7-point halftime lead for the Cougars. Hey, we have got some exclusive info for you. IndianaSRN is the exclusive, if I can use that term again.
Yeah.
The exclusive rights owner, I guess. Not really, it's the IHSAA, but you can only find sectional 27 and sectional 59 in the girls tournament right here on IndianaSRN starting Tuesday night. And
not Monday?
No, because with the schools in the buys, and some schools have pulled out, but it has been that kind of year. Also, don't forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel, put on notifications. 1,250 subscriber, $50 gift card to Aspen Creek Grill. Speaking of sponsors, Alley Cat Gymnastics. Do you have a child attending a daycare or preschool in the greater Indianapolis area? Are they interested in gymnastics or a Ninja Warrior class? Alley Cat Gymnastics is a mobile program that brings the fun to your child's school or daycare. Alley Cat Gymnastics provides all type of equipment and lessons to develop your kiddos' general gymnastic skills. We even offer Ninja for your little warrior. For more information, visit our website at www.alleycatgymnastics.com or call us 317-820-9484, and that's cat with a C in case you were curious. Interesting first half, Justin. Greenwood Christian got out real quick, but then kind of slowed the tempo, it seemed like, a little bit in the second quarter. Or was it maybe the matchup zone defense of Central Christian?
I think it was a little bit of both. I think Greenwood Christian kind of, they got up to that big lead, and like high school kids normally do, you let up off the gas thinking that you got this game won. And then Central Christian changes up the zone, or changes to a matchup zone like we mentioned earlier, and then you start to struggle. And then you allow Central Christian to get good looks down on the other end of the floor. You play a little bit lackadaisical defense, and then you look up, and it's a 7-point ball game.
Yeah, we look at the scores. I mean, only 3 people have scored for Central Christian. Royer has 9, all 3 of them from long distance. McCrory has 2, but Mattingly has 13 to lead the Chargers. For Greenwood Christian, Blake Shoemaker has 3. McCorkle Cage has 4. Davis has 5, but it's really been the Styles McCorkle show us he has 19.
Yeah, and again, Styles McCorkle, has had 5 threes go down for him. He's 5 of 9 shooting from behind the arc, and really it's been whatever he's been able to find shooting-wise has been able to go down for the most part. On the other hand, if you're a GCA, you need to watch out because either Royer or Mattingly will shoot it from the Cougar logo.
That is true. Hey, speaking of Tuesday with sectional, we've got games tomorrow. We've got wrestling sectional at 11 o'clock. We've got Noblesville at Guerin Catholic at 7:30 and Victory Prep at Greenwood Christian. Hey, we're back here again tomorrow night. It's not going to be me, and Blake Shoemaker starts off quickly with a 3. It's a good start. But the Cougars will be on again tomorrow night against Victory Prep, 7:30 right here on IndianaSRN.org. Back up to a 10-point lead. Woods will get it to Chambers. He didn't play much because of foul trouble in the first half. Mattingly will shoot it from anywhere. McCorkle with the big board. Davis looking to get started, and he got it to go. Looking for the foul on the contact. None there, but a low post bucket helps him.
And again, Quick timeout by Central Christian. Again, he had to he put the ball on the floor there, Sean, and that, being as involved in basketball at the next level as well, my mind is screaming, what are you doing putting the ball on the floor when you're that big? Chin it, turn, get the contact, and finish out strong, and you'll be able to score a lot more.
And that's something he'll learn. He's a junior. He does have another year left, but he's also one of those. I think honestly, it's NBA-itis. Let's be real.
Yeah.
You see the game today. You see the Hardens and the Currys and the Kevin Durant's. Kevin Durant's 7 foot tall. He's not a post player, not like in the old days when I was growing up in the Stone Ages, where
Well, and that's what I mean. Where you and I really got into basketball, it was that. You're 7 foot tall. You stand on that block. You chin that ball. You go up strong, and you finish the end one opportunities.
Woods turnaround right over Davis, and he scores. He gets in the scorebook.
But you're right. This is NBA-itis, and unfortunately, the NBA does great things. This is what
Stinnett. It's what comes of it. It really does, and it's got to be tough for coaches. Nice give and go, and Davis got it to go. Good look from Stinnett. And he's fantastic.
Yeah, great basketball IQ by Stinnett, finding the cutting Davis, and he was able to lay it up and in.
I personally think in the tournament that, Greenwood Christian can score. It seems like at any point they've got somebody who can score.
Yeah,
I think they'll only go as far as their defense takes them.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that I think Coach Marlin needs to touch up on, as that floater was well short.
Nice outlet pass to Shoemaker. Got caught under the bucket. Nice little dump off, but Davis couldn't decide whether to go board or not. But luckily, followed his shot, and he'll go to the stripe.
And again, what he did there was, you didn't get a great first look at it, but you followed your shot like you said, Sean. You didn't put the ball on the floor. You stayed high with it, forced those guys to swing down at you, and look, you get rewarded by going to the stripe.
He is getting ready to shoot his 6th free throw of the night. He is 4 of 5 so far.
5 of 6. And
yes, being a 45% free throw shooter coming in, that's a great night for him. Maybe that will build some confidence for Davis from the charity stripe. And it's up to 14 now for the Cougars.
That foul, by the way, was on Elijah Mattingly, his team's first in the second half.
Glad you mentioned that. I didn't even catch that. McCrory on the blocks. Tried the drop step, kicked it over to Woods. The floater didn't go. Ball's everywhere, and somehow Shoemaker comes up with it. He'll get it to his brother. Ooh, almost a steal there. Oh, I'm open. I think I'll shoot it. No dice. A little bit long of a rebound. And Mattingly secures it. Nice job there by Royer with the little dump pass to Woods. Woods follows it, and he'll get an and one, as that'll be on McCorkle.
And again, Christian Woods there able to follow his shot, and he'll be rewarded by going to the line once again.
Yeah, I think Styles kind of maybe blinked for a second and didn't see Woods on the block out. He missed the free throw, though. So no harm done there except for the foul on Styles, but you got to always find somebody to block out.
That's his second.
Styles down low. Nice frontal defense there by Mattingly to reject it and get the turnover. And then he'll drive in. Almost a pickpocket by Stinnett. They're going to get the foul.
Yeah, he reached in there a little bit too far. Good thing for GCA's. That's his first.
Under their own basket. McCrory trying to get it in. He better get it in quick. Throws it up. Stinnett guarding Royer.
Royer could have allowed that gone to the backcourt and would have been fine. Instead, he tried to handle it, and that's going to actually go to GCA.
Yeah, nice job by Davis there, trying to get in front of Woods, make the pass go over the top, and Woods couldn't handle it. Went off his fingertips, out of bounds to GCA, as Cage McCorkle now is in for the Cougars. Styles. Nothing. Gets his own rebound. Spin move. Fell. And they're just going to say he lost that out of bounds. Looked like he slipped in the lane.
Yeah, and again, he did. But Reynolds Farm Equipment is your local full-size John Deere dealer. Browse our selection online or come in and test drive. Get in a yellow seat today. Equipment built to last. Save big. 12501 Reynolds Drive, Fishers, Indiana. Phone number is 317-849-0810.
There, one thing that I think it's interesting in the second half, some adjustments that Coach Brown has made for Central Christian, they're getting the ball deep in the post. The second half, Woods has gotten 3 buckets so far, and I think they've all been from 8 feet or less. Blake Shoemaker, lane, goes up, contact and one. Nice job recognizing the open lane, taking it in, accepting the contact, and still getting the shot off, and it went down.
Yeah, and again, that's one of those things on the drive. Unable to finish the three-point play, but Isaiah Davis gets the rebound for the reset.
McCrory had the foul on that last one. Nice job there on the rebound getting it. It was kicked out of bounds as Stinnett tried to get it to McCorkle. It'll stay with GCA. Styles kicks it. Davis, 3-ball, long. Mattingly that's Royer ripped that one down. Mattingly with that little head fake, but Styles wasn't having it. Free throw line jumper, strong. And Styles snags it, then throws it away to Royer. Numbers, Royer, Euro, got it.
Yeah, and again, Royer just able to beat his man and beat everybody else down the floor. Little stutter step, easy 2.
10-point lead again as Central Christian's kind of hovering right there. Nice look. Oh, what body control by Styles and McCorkle. That's his first bucket of the second half. He now has 21. Mattingly gets it over to, I believe that's Chambers. Oh, and he got loose underneath the basket and missed the layup. Long rebound. Numbers, Davis kicks it over. Stinnett, open 3, knocks it down. That's the one time he gets an open shot because he's not running the break, and we got a timeout on the floor.
It's going to be a full timeout by Central Christian.
We'll take it with them. You're watching Greenwood Christian basketball on IndianaSRN.
You got a broken door, trapped car, you can't buy time. We take it very seriously and take pride in being responsive.
We have all of Central Indiana covered from Martinsville,
Avon, up to Anderson,
to Cicero.
There's always somebody in your area.
It's important that we're able to get there, same day because people's time is valuable.
On our trucks, we carry just about everything we need to fix a garage door right then and there.
Sunshine, rain, or snow, we're good to go.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 21 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
Look no further than Chimney Solutions Indiana. Since our very first customer, we've been committed to delivering the highest level of customer care and the most professional and reliable chimney and fireplace services. Our technicians are expertly trained and certified by the Chimney Safety Institute of America. There is no aspect of chimney or fireplace service, installation, repair, or troubleshooting we can't help you with. Give them a call at 317-757-6979.
GCA trying to lock down here on defense with a 15-point lead late in the third quarter. Again, thank you to Piper Logistics third quarter as Chambers goes up off the glass and scores. Thank you. So Piper Logistics has been with us for quite a while. They're fantastic people. Again, if you have any questions on any of these sponsors, go to our website, IndianaSRN.org, or call Coach Stinnett. Feeling it. Oh, that's 2 in a row for the point guard. Big scoring quarter now here for the Cougs as they're up 16. If you're curious on how to help get more kids on TV just like this, coach at IndianaSRN.org. Step back jumper from Royer, and he nailed it. Coach will talk to you and tell you how you can help get more kids on TV, especially for boys sectional. We're looking for some sponsors to get boys sectionals on TV. Pass tipped away. And Mattingly gets the steal from Stinnett. Open. Chambers got it.
And here's the thing, Sean. Chambers has really been sidelined. He has 5 points, all in the second half, because of 3 quick fouls he picked up in the first quarter.
You can see the defensive intensity for Central Christian's kind of picked up a little bit as well.
Yeah, and they switched to that matchup zone once more.
See McCorkle, Davis, McCorkle, Stinnett. Missed that one. Cage McCorkle up and under, got blocked by Mattingly. And Davis on the floor for GCA. Chambers, Woods, Royer, Mattingly, and McCrory on the floor for Central Christian. As Blake Shoemaker will inbound it under their own basket. Into Stiles, up and scores. That was too easy.
Yeah, Stiles McCorkle was able to seal his man off, get the inbounds pass. Didn't really need a pump fake, but was still able to get the basket regardless. Good play call and great execution there by Stiles McCorkle.
Hey, if you can get the contact and get the N1, go for it, right?
Yeah.
A little weave here as they're running the clock down. Mattingly guarded by McCorkle. Looks like they're going to hold for one. Skip pass over to McCrory. Oh, expected someone to be somewhere, and Stiles throws it down. He said, Isaiah, if you can get a two-handed jam, so can I. Mattingly just straight to the rack for the bucket, and it counts.
Yeah, not getting back defensively were the Cougars, and that led to an easy basket by Mattingly.
All right, we'll come back for the fourth quarter. Stay with us. You're watching SRN.
More fixing, more finding, more being original. Unique like this, trendy like that. More designing this, arranging that. More saving, and then more making it happen. More of your space looking like this, and more of you feeling like that. More excitement, more savings, more furniture, more rugs, more flooring. More affordable luxury from RG Decor.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
We are back. It's the start of the fourth quarter. Greenwood Christian with a 13-point lead. It is the IHSAA fourth quarter here on IndianaSRN.
We want to thank our fans for their continued commitment and promote good sportsmanship. Remember, the folks back in black and white shirts are doing this job for the student athletes. Be respectful and thank you. That message brought by the IHSAA.
McCrory found Woods, but the jumper in the lane did not go. And Stiles McCorkle pulls down that board.
And again, these officials have done a great job tonight.
Blake Shoemaker with an open three. Wouldn't go down. Royer will get it to Mattingly. Skip pass over. Chambers looking for a two in a row. Didn't get it, but Mattingly, nice job there on the board. He just kind of swooped in over everybody. Knocked it down. The board, that is. Woods, again, all of his buckets have come in close. So he gets the first tally for the Chargers here in the fourth, and it's down to 11 again.
Yeah, and again, this is what has been GCA's bugaboo all season long, is allowing the team to get back in it when you're up by double digits.
Got to be able to put people away. Caden Thompson. That's Caden Thompson. McCorkle with the three. Probably not the best shot with two guys on him.
Two guys, and he was falling away. They're not the greatest shot.
Long rebounds to Chambers. McCrory will skip it across. There's Woods again. Davis, and they're going to get Mattingly over the back there. That'll be his second. Hey, if you're a basketball junkie, you got to get Hoosier Basketball Magazine.
Yeah.
You really do.
Yeah.
It's the 51st year. Go out on Twitter, HBB Magazine. Find out how you can get it from Kip, and tell them IndianaSRN sent you. Look for our ad. You don't get anything, but you can still look for it anyway.
I was going to say, no discount code there, Sean?
No.
Yeah.
Davis tried to split the defenders.
Ooh.
That is on
Chambers picked up his fourth.
Nice job going a long time without getting it, though.
Yeah.
As Caden Thompson sits down, Cage McCorkle in, Davis, Shoemaker, Stinnett, and Styles McCorkle on the floor for Greenwood Christian. Into Davis. Having a 6'8 option on the inbounds play is always nice.
Yeah.
Davis posting up. Stop. Up and under. Couldn't get it to go, though. And forceful rebound there by Royer. He'll go up and forced it in, and somehow it went down. And it's a 9-point game. Spreading them out. Skip pass over to Stinnett. Thought about it. Drives. Up, under, can't get it to go. They're missing those close ones, and it's given Central Christian a chance. Royer will pull up from there if you don't watch out. So will Mattingly. Guarded by McCorkle. McCrory looking to take Stinnett. Although Davis came off, but he got the block shot. Came off the help and got the block shot, and Bobby Brown wanted to foul desperately there. He is not happy.
Yeah, good job defensively, though, by GCA to keep their hands straight up.
Oh, tried to get the cut to the basket. They sniffed that out, did the Chargers. Almost a travel there, dribbled too high, but Central Christian again gets a chance to cut into that lead.
Yeah, and in a 5-0 run that they're currently in to start this final quarter, they need to start moving, though, as time is against them. Great steal by GCA.
Way too long of a pass there, trying to get it. As Davis is down there, not close enough to dunk it, but he scores. That's the first bucket of the fourth quarter. As Cameron Bittinger is in, number 25 for Central Christian, his first action of the night, 6'2 junior. That's who Royer was trying to get the basketball to. And Royer kind of wild shot. Cage McCorkle with the board. Off his own leg, though. It's a lot of contact down in the blocks there.
Referee's allowing them to play.
Chambers back in as Bittinger gives him a few minutes in actual time to rest. But you got to have your starting five in crunch time.
Yeah, and again, remember, Chambers has 4 fouls. He can't play too aggressively, but you still got to play semi-aggressively. You can't be definitely can't be playing passive, as you're going to get a hand check foul.
Wow.
Down low.
McCorkle, that's his third. I'm not a huge fan of that. I mean,
no,
there's so much more contact that goes on in a game. You can let that go.
Well, and especially with how this game has progressed through the first 3 quarters.
Yeah, I agree. But again, it's a thankless job, is that of an official.
It is.
As Mattingly goes up, and he will get another chance from the stripe. That's Davis's third. And Mattingly, he's only got 2 points in the second half. But Central Christian's managed to stay close. Woods had 6 in the third quarter. As Mattingly makes the first. Again, he's an 81% free throw shooter. Royer's an 80% free throw shooter. McCrory's the third best at 64. As we'll keep it here, Woods and Caleb Chambers both under 38.
Yeah, so if you're GCA and if it comes down to it, you want to foul, you look for Chambers. Or who else did you say that was?
You look for Chambers or Woods.
Woods.
On the other hand, you've got Blake Shoemaker 60, Zane 57, Stinnett 82, Styles McCorkle 74, Isaiah Davis 45, but he's been really good tonight.
Yeah, he's 5 of 6 tonight, so you don't foul Isaiah Davis.
And Cage McCorkle's 80%, so pretty good odds there for the Cougars. But Coach Brown is trying to draw up some stuff defensively to get some more stops.
And officially human, our foundational goal is to restore respect to game officials and recognize them as authorities on the fields and on these courts. Check out our website at officiallyhuman.com.
All right, under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Greenwood Christian with the basketball, an 8-point lead. Stinnett gets it to Shoemaker. They'll work it back around. Stinnett, nice little move. Cage and McCorkle going strong and score. Big bucket for Cage. Gets the lead to 9 as we just passed the 3:33 mark. A little homage to Pat Foley there. McCrory looking to post up. He'll kick it back out to Chambers. Mattingly drives, and they're going to call that on Styles McCorkle.
Yeah, they are. And now Styles has to be careful with it, picking up his 4th foul.
3:16 to go. Man, it's amazing how much they let go and then what they actually do call. It's crazy. Another 30-second timeout is, again, 4th foul on Styles McCorkle. He has 6 points in the second half, all in the third quarter. As, Greenwood Christian's only scored 4 points in this fourth quarter, Justin.
Yeah, and again, that is really big if you're Central Christian trying to cut into this deficit. You have a long way to go with 3:16 left to do it. But the fact that you've held GCA after another big quarter to only 4 points to this juncture, you got to be respecting how your players are really locking down.
The only problem is that Central Christian's only scored 6, so they haven't made a ton of leeway as we are at an 11-point lead for the Cougars. Nice move by Royer. Got the floater to go. And we got full court pressure here from the Chargers. Stinnett and McCorkle will bring it down. Oh, they found Blake Shoemaker. Oh! Then they call a foul? Or are they going to call?
Yeah, they're going to get the foul.
Mattingly went up to say, no, sir, not that easy on my watch. And Shoemaker probably should have done the shot fake here. He's wide open.
Yep, got him right on the downward with the body. And that's just Mattingly being little having to fly in there and being out of control is what's leading to these foul shots here.
And Mattingly 6'6". Blake Shoemaker makes the first. I have him for 6 on the evening. No, I apologize. I gave one of the threes to his brother when it was his. There we go. 10 now for Shoemaker. Led back to an 11-point lead for Greenwood Christian. Royer across the 10-second line.
Yeah, if you're Central Christian, you got to start.
Right by Stinnett, but too strong. And the ball comes down. Davis has to pick it up. Nice look to Shoemaker. Back to Davis and a bucket. That's a good sequence right there for the Cougars.
That really was. You had the numbers. Isaiah Davis gave it off.
Oh, you got to call that, my friend. Banks are open late tonight, apparently.
Elijah Mattingly with the big 3.
Did he get a service charge on that? Because he should have. Tipped out of bounds. Pay that ATM fee.
And again, great job by Isaiah Davis staying up with it after getting that feed in there. And then Mattingly says, right back at you, knocks it.
Well, I love on the preview on the other end where McCorkle was close enough to the bucket to try and shoot it, but a little out of position. Found Davis, and Davis had a better look.
Yeah. You give up a good shot for a great shot.
Yes.
And then you just had Mattingly shoot from wherever he felt like, and he banks it in.
10-point lead. The clock is your friend here if you're Greenwood Christian. because Central Christian they still have 2 more fouls before the bonus, but you don't really have to shoot it.
No shot clock in Indiana high school basketball.
So you wonder how long they'll go before they start fouling, as we're under 2 minutes. Sorry, folks, no Michael Grady here to go Tuba. As Stinnett, Cage McCorkle will go in, and then they'll get Woods on the foul. That'll be his second. Team 6, so it'll stay on the floor with Greenwood Christian.
I've been a Pacers fan for a long time, Sean. I did not realize that was Grady.
Yeah. Who's now with the Brooklyn Nets. All right, Stinnett to inbound it. Got to get it in.
He had Davis down low.
Yeah. But I think he went the safer route with Cage McCorkle. Styles now is there. Try to need to get a 5-second call or foul, and Royer commits the foul. It'll be his first. We'll send Styles McCorkle to the line, 74% on the year. First free throw tonight.
And this is what Sean was talking about earlier, the 1-and-1 situation. So Styles will have 1 guaranteed free throw. If he makes it, he'll get a second. If not, it's a live ball.
He shorted it.
Yeah, that's
short-armed it.
That's just tired legs, Sean.
Yes, no legs at all really on that one. Mattingly. McCrory thought about it. And they've got Cage McCorkle on Mattingly, a fresh body. Stinnett's on Royer. They kick it around. McCrory will try a 3. No good. And Cage couldn't grab the rebound. It'll stay with Central Christian as we're just about a minute to play. Kyle Chambers in for, he's taking a seat as Caden will come in. They need a quick bucket, does Central Christian. They get it into Royers, back to Chambers, to Mattingly. We got a tip. He's got 7 this quarter. Timeout on the floor.
That is their final timeout.
We'll take it with them. Oh, we will not. I apologize.
So GCA leads CCA 62-54, 58.8 left to go in this ballgame. And again, Greenwood Christian looking to go on a 3-game win streak and force Central Christian to go on a 6-game losing streak is what is ahead of us right now, Sean. And really, with Central Christian calling their last time out, if you're a coach for the Chargers, you have to be yelling no timeouts. You have to get the ball in or take the violation.
Correct. 13-8 here, scoring Central Christian over Greenwood Christian in the fourth quarter. 7 of those for Central Christian by Elijah Mattingly, which I have him for 22, and I have Styles and McCorkle with 25 on the evening, the 2 leading scorers.
Yeah, we talked about both of those guys on either side had to be on for this to be a very good ball game, and they have been, and it is. And it's just been GCA pulling out to that big lead early on. That has really been the difference because this has been very tight from the second quarter on.
They double-team Styles and McCorkle, and Davis will go up, tried to dunk it, got blocked. And Styles will come in. He can't get it to go either. And Woods will snag the board. Royer comes down. Mattingly thought about it. He should have just shot it. He does. Short. And we're 38 to go. It's an 8-point lead. And Stinnett gets fouled by Royer. That's a second dunk attempt by Davis that got blocked tonight with no foul. And
yeah, I was surprised that the officials, because on the city championship semifinal, a Cathedral player stole it, drove down the floor, actually finished the dunk, and he hung on the rim, I guess, a little bit too much and got teed up.
Oh, Stinnett missed a free throw out of bounds. They're going to give it to Central Christian. And then what's interesting is in the other semifinal right after that, Jalen Hooks for Addicts dunked it, immediately let go, and then fell on his back. It looked ugly, but he came out of it okay. 30 seconds. Turnover. Styles and McCorkle, and they're going to get Mattingly with the foul. That'll be his 4th.
Yeah, Mattingly's 4th, but with 30 seconds or with 24 seconds left, it almost doesn't matter. You have to foul to stop the clock, and so far they've been able to get the 1-and-1, the free throw shooter, to miss the front end.
We'll see if that continues here, as it does not. Next foul puts him in double bonus, but McCorkle makes the first, so he'll get a second. Got a chance to put it back to a double-digit lead here, and he does.
And again, you can watch both those games here on demand.
Yes,
on our YouTube page, IndianaSRN.
Over 700 or 300 archive games on IndianaSRN YouTube channel. Turn on notifications so you always know when a game comes on. It's Cage McCorkle's first, 18.9 to go. Follow us at Twitter at IndianaSRN. Don't forget, exclusive broadcasters of sectionals 27 and 59 in girls sectional play. Starting on Tuesday, we got 2 games tomorrow, including GCA taking on Victory Prep as they look to go 2 in a row as they win here 64-54 in Noblesville and Guerin. Monday, we've got GCA again against International School, so stay tuned here at SRN for all your Greenwood Christian
a lot of
basketball. Yeah,
a lot of basketball games coming down the pike here on IndianaSRN. And again, we have sectionals starting Tuesday night, and we have, I think he said 25 games this week?
22.
22 this week.
Rounding out the old scorebook here is, we'll see what we've got here for some scoring here. 27. Well, Davis with a pretty good second half here. Your final thoughts?
I mean, GCA, they're able to hang on once again, but Coach Marlin really needs to get to the point of stepping on the throats of your opponents when you're up by 15, even if it is only in the first half. Central Christian, you battled back hard, and I think it was just the foul trouble of Caleb Chambers early in that first half that really derailed your plan going forward. But, again, 2 good teams that we're going to see going forward.
Leading scorers for Central Christian, Royer with 17, Mattingly with 22. For Greenwood Christian, Blake Shoemaker with 10, Davis with 15, McCorkle with 27. Unlike most broadcasters, our funding comes primarily from donations and school subscriptions. Help us put more kids on TV by contacting us at coach@indianasrn.org. You just hit that donate button on our website, IndianaSRN, where you're always in the game. So, for our cameraman, Grant Nelson, for our producer, Troy Darengowski, my partner, Justin Griffiths. Once again, your final score here from Greenwood Christian. The Cougars defeat Central Christian 64-54. I'm Sean Krall. Good evening, and God bless.